Good morning, Greg. This is the Dave Ross Show, early edition. As the Vatican copes with the charges that the Pope himself dropped the ball on the church's sex scandal, Father Michael Ryan, pastor of Seattle's St. James Cathedral, took to the pulpit yesterday to appeal to the Vatican.
Honesty compels us to admit that the church has too often put its own perceived interests ahead of the clear and uncompromising command of Jesus to feed, care for, and nourish his flock.
As for the media coverage of the scandal,
some of the media attacks have been unfair and unbalanced, and yes, the moral quicksand of our secular culture deserves some of the blame. But no amount of spreading or sharing the blame can take away the blame that rests squarely with the church.
He urged the Vatican to listen to calls for a little more democracy in choosing leaders, to include more women in its decision-making process, to be willing to admit mistakes and beg forgiveness, and to remember that the Apostle Peter himself, the first pope, defied the supreme religious authorities of his day when he disagreed with them.
At times, the church has allowed selfish concerns, institutional issues, to eclipse the most basic rights of the flock, especially some of the weakest and most vulnerable members of the flock. This must never happen again.
Yes, everybody stayed awake for that one. This is Dave Ross, back at 9 with the Dave Ross Show on News Talk 97.3 Cairo FM.